Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory that is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Waharakah Kodash, Barakatham. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who most definitely labor in this word. I also want to give a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to all of you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are out here pushing this gospel, which is the good news, in all truthfulness and sincerity. You so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos / Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans / Seminole Indians, as well as you Israelite foreigners that have been scattered across the four corners of the globe that may look like one of the other 17 heathen nations. But if you go back to the seed of a so-called Negro, a so-called Latino / Hispanic, a so-called Native American / Seminole Indian, then you are in fact and indeed an Israelite, if you could perceive it through the Spirit. As well as I want to give peace and blessings to the Akwaf, which are the sisters, as well as I want to give peace and blessings to the children that believe upon the name of the Lord Yahweh, in the name of his son Yahushai. Alright, it's the brother Karatazah, and I'm back with another video epistle. Lord willing, it's edifying to those of you who may come across it. An epistle is a letter. Okay, so this is a letter to the church. All right. And what you have here is a couple days ago, while scrolling on YouTube, one of the brothers of Great Millstone, all right, GMS, he had this picture on here, what you see here, and I took a screenshot, all right, of it, and I forgot what the caption he had, but like when I seen this picture, I was just, it made me be like, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, it just refreshed, it was a reboot. All right, the Lord is really gonna bring destruction to this place, all right? So, all right, hey, us being watchmen, all right, hey, let's grab this scripture right quick, all right? Through the Spirit, I just want to grab it. I'm going to grab some scriptures dealing with the destruction of this place. All right. But we're going to go here real quick. Bear with me. This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9. And we're going to start at verse 1, and it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, so if we're paying attention, all right, to the prophecies of the scriptures, all right, then we know that destruction is coming to several parts of this world, but mainly modern day Babylon, which is America. All right, so you know what? Let's go here. I got some scriptures written down, but these scriptures are starting to come to my mind. Let's go here to the book of Jeremiah. All right, 51. All right, and the brother in my camp, this is one of the many scriptures he always bring out, Dawad, all right? The brother Dawad, me and that brother, we've been swinging swords together, all right? In Great Millstone, Detroit at the same time. Me and him both crossed the line together. But he was going to the camp before me, but when I started coming to the camp behind him, you know, the brothers asked us if we was ready to put our hand to the plow to do this work, and we both crossed over together. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. All right, and that destroying wind is nuclear destruction, all right, coming from those ICBM thermonuclear missiles. Did they build those missiles just to build them? No, they built them to use them. Do they build Xboxes or PlayStations just to build them? No, they build them to be used. Everything that's made is made to be used. Verse 2, And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. All right? What's going to be against her round about? That destroying wind, man. This right here. You see this mushroom cloud. All right? So with that, let's grab some more scriptures. All right? This time we're going to go to the book of Isaiah 9 and 5. All right? And it reads, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. All right? Because, like, if you watch your old movies, if you watch your movies that depict olden day time battles, ancient battles, with the men sword fighting and whatnot, that's what you have. All right? It's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of noise. All right? A good movie to watch that the brother in my camp, Malak, put me up on, and that would depict this, and it's fairly new, and it's actually one of my favorite movies now. It's most definitely, I would say, in my top 10 or maybe top 20, because I like period pieces. It's called The King. All right, and they was up close in battles, a lot of confused noise. All right, but what does the latter of Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5 say? But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. All right, what can cause that? See, the first time the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Shai, destroyed the earth, it was flooded with water. All right, but this time it's going to be burned with fire. All right, let's go here to the book of, in the Apocrypha, the book of, I was about to say Ecclesiasticus Sirach. I always get Sirach or Esdras mixed up. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and we're going to grab verses 13. All right, and it reads, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right. Hey, it says, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. All right. That bow is a representation of the silos. All right, those ICBM missiles, they sit in huge silos. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. All right, those arrows are the ICBM missiles. Okay, if you could perceive it through the spirit. If not, hey, pray to the Lord that you could perceive it. Or hey, it's just not meant for you. This not meant for everybody to get. Okay, let's go here. To the book of to the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. All right, it says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. All right, and this ain't talking about the oven in your home. All right, this talking about the even in my home, I got a fucking hot ass oven. Like, if something called, okay, I'll put to you how hot my oven is. If something is called to be baked at 425, you put that sucker on 400. All right, even a brother came, he stayed at my home several times. He was like, brother, you got one of them ovens. Man, this oven hot. This ain't talking about that. This talking about the ancient world ovens. All right, this talking about that oven where, in the book of Daniel, when they tried to throw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that was their Babylonian names. Their Hebrew Israelite name is Azariah, Mishael, and oh my God, it's slipping my mind. Oh, Ananias, Azarias, and Mishael. All right, that's their names. When those guards tried to throw them into the fire, they got, when they opened it up, they got burnt up. This talking about that oven. Thus, it says, and that day coming shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right, destruction. This is coming to this place, man. All right, this is coming to all those who take that CHIP. All right, it tells us that in the book of and matter of fact, let's grab it. I don't even got that written down, but let's grab this. Revelation chapter 14. All right, this is Revelation chapter 14, and we'll start at verse 8 maybe. Yep. And it reads, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Modern day Babylon is America. Everybody in the world take after the wickedness of America. All right, they drunk that wine. All right, her philosophies, her ways. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High Yahweh, which is poured out with mixture into the cup of his indignation, which is his righteous anger. All right, the Lord, he ain't no bully. His anger comes from righteousness, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the Holy Lamb, Salaki, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai, whom the world calls Jesus Christ. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai. So yeah, you're going to get burnt up by those thermonuclear ICBM missiles. All right. So let's go here. Let's go here to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. All right. And verse 14. Yep. Let me highlight this. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about her. All ye that bend the bow. Who is all them that bend the bow? All right. Bending the bow, they silos is opening up. All right. Like when you put an arrow in a quiver. All right. You got to bend the bow in order for that arrow to shoot out. All these nations, because all these nations got weapons now. Okay. Got thermonuclear missile weapons. All right. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows. Meaning, don't be like, you know what, we gonna save these. No, let all the motherfuckers go. For she have sinned against the Lord. All right, yeah. That's why it says here, that her sin has reached onto heaven. All right. Let me see here. Okay, I got that 14. Oh yeah, let's read this. Verse 25, the Lord Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Okay? Yeah. Verse 26, come against her from the utmost border. Open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing be left. All right? Let nothing of her be left. That's America is going to be fucking completely destroyed. All right? So with that, we'll grab one more precept and we'll close out. I'm on my lunch break at the plantation. All right? This is going to be the book of Isaiah, chapter 34. We'll grab verses 2 through 4. All right. And it reads, let me highlight this. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Let's stop and pause here. that fireball from a nuclear missile look like it's being rolled up into a scroll. Look at the top, all right, and then look at the bottom where you see the city. That's wrapping up into a scroll, like how you in the olden days they opened up scrolls, all right, to read the scriptures, all right. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. So you know what? Let's read some more. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. All right, and we can keep going on and on, but for the sake of time, all right, I'm gonna close out. So with that, like I said, Lord willing, this video was edifying to those of you who may come across it. Once again, I want to say, Call Halai Mla, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Waharakakadash Brakatham. Once again, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who most definitely labor in this word. And once again, I want to give a sincere peace, blessings, salutations to all of you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are out here pushing this gospel, which is the good news in our truthfulness and sincerity. So with that, I want to say a ball, and shalom.